So yeah, I think I know in war you're not allowed to use chemical warfare. You're not allowed to use biological warfare. There's certain weapons you can't use, and there's certain, like, you can't, like, the idea of like torture is like out, but like we all these things, as much as they're rules, I think we find loopholes into doing all of this shit. And it's like, but how crazy would it be to be the guy who, like, yeah, you see that rule? I did that. Like, just like, you see that? Like, yeah, I was the reason for it. It's like,
to be the last mustard gas guy.
Yeah, to be the last mustard gas guy, it would be so awesome.
Yeah.
It's like, what did you do? It's like, yeah, so clause B, you're not allowed to use. So
they're doing addendums.
Yeah, it's like, so here it says you cannot use knives on dogs. What? You can't stab dog? No, you can't tape knives to dogs and have them go out in war. Look, it's called Shaner's Law. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, they name it.
Yeah, that would be the best to find out in the Geneva Convention. They're like, yeah, this guy fucked everything up for everybody. It's like, yeah, I did that.
The mustard gas one must have felt good.
Mustard gas, I think the crazy thing about mustard gas is that you can't, until we found a way to control wind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, mustard gas is one of those things, like, you hope to fuck that it affects whoever you're putting it near, or like, and you have to launch it. But like, say you were on the other side of a trench and then like Mother Nature's like, hey, guess what? We're blowing that right back at you guys, you dumb dickheads.
Oh, they just put up like a Looney Tunes ass fan.
Yeah, just hoping. There's one guy with a box fan, like, say anything, like, yeah, fuck, yeah, they have bellows. Fuck me. Damn it. All right. After World War I, no more mustard gas.
Yeah.
No more. But yeah, the rules of, like, just to, like I said, like, to have a war, and everyone's like, all right, guys, we need to start making some ground rules here. We can't be doing some of this stuff.
You said, what is biological warfare?
So you can't use, like the idea of using certain types of, like, disease, like weapons grade diseases and stuff like that.
Oh.
Like that stuff.
Like the blankets for the...
Basically what we did. Yeah. Like, the whole thing is like, yeah, that's basically biological warfare. Putting smallpox on blankets and being like, hey, guys, you cold? There you go. We'll get rid of most of you. Yeah. But I think as much as biological warfare goes, I don't know if there's ever been like a war where someone has weaponized a virus, like, specifically to do it. I don't know, but I think after the chemical warfare and the idea that, like, biological warfare could be a thing, they were like, let's just nip this in the bud right away. However, some people think, and whether or not it's true, not to go all deep conspiracy, some people think that the coronavirus was a man-made virus that was possibly going to be used for a biological
Interesting.
warfare.
Tell me more about that. I would love to... I like the idea of, like, biological warfare on a small scale. Like if one of your boys is doing too well, just bring over, like, 6 roaches to his apartment.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking how you do it. Or, like, I mean, just if you have, strep throat and you spit in your boy's cup.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, that's biological warfare. You're getting in someone's body, whether they like it or not. And, I mean, I think, but that, man, biological warfare would be so awesome, though.
Have we done all of them on the list? Like, we being the U.S.? If the whole list of, like, war crimes is just our, like, record?
So I don't know. I know that I think in Desert Storm, and I don't think it was warfare per se, but I think in Desert Storm, Saddam Hussein had, like, to get rid of a certain, like, town or like a city, he used some weird disease that was, like, affecting children and fucking a lot of things up. And that was, like, one of our reasons, like, we got to stop Saddam from doing all this shit. And whether or not that was a scapegoat or not, I don't know. All I do know is if I was going to be affected by a man-made disease, it better be turning me into a mutant. It better be turning me into, like, an unspeakable, horrific monster.
For sure.
Then I don't know if I'd care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that.
You know, like, if I got affected with something and I became like Bebop from the Ninja Turtles, you know, like, Bebop and Rocksteady are like that's what you want.
Yeah, that's
out
the
of
dream.
anything.
For getting slimes.
It's getting like weird, like, oh yeah, we were testing this biological weapon, and turns out it turns people into like half like chimeras of monsters, and like they just now are unspeakable horrors that can, also do kickflips, weirdly enough.
Dude, I feel that for sure. I had a Monster energy drink this morning, and I feel like I can see in the dark right now.
How often do you don't fuck with energy drinks that often?
I like Red Bulls, but like GoPuff brought us a Monster.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fucking imbecile.
Do you remember, was it Monster a couple years ago that like was giving people heart attacks?
Four Loko did that.
Four Loko, yeah, definitely. But I think Monster, like they had a recall on Monster energy drinks because people were like drinking. But then again, it's like you drink that much of an energy drink at any time, you're gonna fucking probably fuck up your heart or whatever. And even I am waiting for because I drink those 5-hour energies sometimes. Like I drank one today, and I'm waiting for the future, like to see a commercial like for a class action lawsuit. That's what I want.
Yeah.
It's just like, if you drank 5-hour energy from 2003 to 2025, I was like, fuck yeah, dude. You may be able for compensation. I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want.
Yeah, just like you get a cash prize, but your lungs explode.
Oh my God, that would be so dope. If it's like, why do you have all these problems like 5-hour energy? I was just trying to be efficient at work. I just had American work ethic, and now I'm paying for it wholeheartedly.
You take that shit for like a day job, like your work?
I mean, when I worked at a grocery store, I used to because like I would get there at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So then I'd just like down a bottle of fucking 5-hour energy, and then I'd have 2 cups of coffee. And I was like, just awake. That's the thing. It doesn't give you energy. I think that's a common misconception.
It makes you feel worse.
It just makes you feel like your brain isn't where like the commercials where it's like Red Bull gives you wings. It's like, no, man, it just makes you not want to go to sleep. You should. You should go to sleep, but it makes you just like, I guess I can continue on with my bullshit. It's like, I don't know. I wish there was like a better way. And like, you know what? The better way is possibly just getting 8 hours of healthy, natural sleep. But that's fucking lame.
No, man, I don't buy into that.
I don't buy into that shit either. Sleep, you're fucking lame.
I've done a 5-hour, like you go on like if you ever have to like drive overnight.
Yeah.
I've popped those in the car.
Oh, wait, the
5 hours.
Oh, the 5 hour. I thought you were gonna say like trucker pills.
Like
fucking,
Adderall.
Yeah, like
when we moved.
No-dos. You ever fuck around with? Oh man, caffeine pills. I wasn't a fiend, but I did think they were great. I did think they were pretty fucking cool. Because like there would be times where I would like have to go to work and then have to go to school and back, and I was like, take 2 of those, and you're like, where have these been all my life? And then you just find out it's amphetamine for the most part, and you probably shouldn't be taking them.
Dude, I'm down to start just like doing like coke, meth, whatever.
Really?
For sure.
What's the hardest drug you think you would do?
I don't know. I think any like I don't like the spooky ones.
What?
Like I don't
you
like
just said meth. Meth is pretty fucking spooky.
I don't think people.
I don't.
I think I would be chill on meth.
From Alabama.
Sure,
so it's not
that is true. There's a lot of shit going on in Bama.
I would rather do heroin than smoke weed. I really feel that way. Because like at least people that do heroin seem to enjoy it. I know I don't like cannabis.
That's true. You know what? I'm not a big weed guy either. But I don't know if I'd do heroin. I don't know if I'd do heroin.
Kind of fucking sick,
I mean,
Ryan.
it does, but that thing is, like, I also see how it doesn't look sick.
Give me one example.
Allegheny and the where I got off on the subway was a prime example of where it doesn't look sick.
Boys are chilling.
Every time I get there, I'm like, man, heroin does not look that great. And I also, I would love a new drug where, have you ever seen RoboCop 2?
Mm-mm.
So RoboCop 2.
Is that the one where he stops a rape?
No, that's in RoboCop.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure Alex Murphy has stopped many a rape. I'm pretty sure he's stopped many a rape where he shot a person right in the dick. I'm pretty sure. But in RoboCop 2, there was a drug called Nuke. And it was like, wildly addictive. But like the guy who was like talking about Kane, he's like, it's addictive. It doesn't cause any long-term effects. He's like, how clean, how good, how like, safe it is. I'm like, why is this illegal? This sounds actually pretty dope.
Is this supposed to be the bad guy?
Yeah, it's like, is this the bad guy?
His
I don't
hair
know.
is cool.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think this guy's really that bad of a guy. Like if they were giving out a drug, it's like, yeah, this doesn't really hurt you in any way. It just makes you feel good. Like, that doesn't seem like that bad. That seems like this guy's a philanthropist. But you know what? If anything's good, they just want to make it illegal. Man, they just want to make it illegal.
For sure, the people in power. I'm at the point where I like any kind of like instant gratification, I'm reaching for it.
Yeah?
I'll like Neuralink if like it's...
What is Neuralink?
That's the brain chip that makes monkeys' brains explode. It's the Elon thing.
What?
Well, it's like a computer in your brain, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And then you just fucking, you get to like play like Candy Crush in your fucking cerebellum forever.
No way. That's not, is that real?
They're doing it. It's happened. Well, they were like testing it on like chimps or whatever, and they all kept dying. And like still, for the chance that like maybe it's kind of tight, I'm kind of like a little bit down still. They tried it on like, don't fact check any of this.
Dude,
they tried it on 1,000 monkeys and all of them died.
I gotta be honest with you, where you're going, I'm totally on board with. Because if someone was like, hey man, like if I didn't have anything going for me, you know what I mean? If I had like my job sucked, my life sucked, I didn't have any like thing I was doing, and someone's like, hey man, there's a possibility where you could like, we have this chip that will increase your brain function. You'll be able to do this and that. And like, I would be like, fuck yeah, dude, do experiments on me. Like, what is the worst that could happen? I become Bebop or Rocksteady. And then like, I'm this like weird genetic freak. And like, the only downside is with that, like, if I became like, you know, anthropomorphic warthog with tattoos and a mohawk, you know, who's going to fuck me? You know? That's the whole thing. It's like my biggest concern is like, where's my dick going? No one's gonna want to fuck a pig. Then again,
I don't know.
I don't know. I guarantee. Like, see, now's the thing where like you say I don't know, and I used to think that too. But then there was that guy. Remember what was his name? The Enigma, the guy with all the puzzle pieces tattooed on him, and like he has horns and he's sharpened his teeth. Like that guy crushes ass.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
Well, he's in the book, right? The Guinness book,
of world records for some crap, which is
sickos.
Which I also
all those guys get pussy.
They all do. If you crush a world record, you're getting some kind of pussy.
Yeah.
No matter. I think that comes with the plaque. Like you
That's the publisher of the book comes over and
you get to fuck the book publisher. It's like, no, I don't want to do like you do.
It's actually required.
But I think the Guinness Book of World Records, I love it, but I also hate it because anything can be a world record now. Like you can just say like, yeah, I clapped the most in a certain amount of period. It's like that's a bullshit world record.
Yeah, some of them don't make sense.
None of them do.
There was one that was like most Chinese guy. It's like, how do we even
he's the most Chinese?
Like he is fucking.
He's so Chinese.
Yeah. Dude, yesterday we were walking around and I saw the shortest person I've ever seen in my life. Not a midge.
Oh, just a short person.
Just
Yeah.
That was smaller than midges, but he had like regular hands and shit.
Oh, he's like a Warwick David midge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Davis midges are weird because they had like the regular hands. They don't have like
terrifying.
It's very scary.
Yeah, you're supposed to have like
you're supposed to have
the little baby hands so you eat Cheerios off your plate.
Yeah, it's not good. When you see them with regular hands, like that's just you could fire a gun no problem. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's true.
You have full dexterity? No fucking way.
He's nimble.
Yeah, you don't want to see a midget that you know could climb a ladder. Like you don't,
the possibilities are endless.
You know what I mean? You don't want to see a midget where you're like, if I tried to escape, you could follow me. I don't want that. That's a terrifying midge.
Yeah.
But where was this little guy at?
It was near Helium.
Oh man.
Yeah. I hope I'm not like. If you guys find him, send me a picture.
What I'm saying is, I don't think
it was scary. Me and the person I was walking with, we were like cool. Like, just like kept walking, didn't say anything. But it was one of those where like 10 seconds after we both just immediately locked eyes and started laughing really hard.
Yeah, man.
Just at how ridiculous
now, was he
looked.
Was he wearing regular street clothes? Was he wearing like a suit or anything like that?
Yeah, it was like presentable, like khakis button up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude, business cash midge? Yeah. That's fucking terrifying. With normal hands.
Oh man, he could be someone's boss.
Oh my God. I don't know if I'd be able to deal with a midge boss.
Yeah.
Then again, I would also hope that he was like the sternest man in the world.
Yeah.
That would be dope. Or to find out that he was like a general somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool. A midge executioner would be dope. That would be dope.
He's trying to set up the gallows.
No, not even the
Dude,
gallows.
trying to pull the switch.
Yeah, I
with
was
a
just gonna say,
stencil.
could you imagine being in the electric chair like, oh no, and you just see a midget?
Uppies.
Yeah.
Uppies. If you don't get the fucking step stool guy out of
Yeah,
here,
man. You see the warden put down a little box. He's like, what's that for? Like, what is this? It's like, damn it. Like your last words are, what the fuck? And then you're done. Man, fried by a midge would be dope. I wouldn't even be mad though. You know, like I think you know, if you're gonna would you ever do that? Would you ever, because I actually don't know if it's true, but I had heard you can sign up or at least volunteer
for certain executions.
Yeah, you can go, you can like be a guy to pull a switch or push a button.
Oh, you mean to do it?
To do it.
I guess that makes sense.
I heard that. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. And you know what I'm actually basing this off of? I gotta be honest with you. King of the Hill. I'm basing it off of a cartoon by Mike Judge where Dale Gribble signed up to be a guy in line to execute someone in the state of Texas.
I'm sold. Don't Google it.
I don't.
I'm just gonna roll with that.
I want to believe that that's a thing.
It would be better if they did it randomly, like jury duty.
Oh yeah,
It's like
you've been selected. You get to think
Calling
it's
it
your
over.
time. It's your time to kill someone. Fuck.
Yeah, when I like text my boss like, "Hey, tomorrow I'm gonna be committing murder."
Look, I have to do it. I'm tasked by the state to take out this guy. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
And I got paid $9.
Yeah, they
I
did
got my
lunch.
check for it. So wait a minute. I got paid $9 to kill somebody?
Oh, that's good.
That would be sick.
Being on a firing squad and they like
Oh,
cater.
man.
They cater like tzatziki's or something.
Yeah, dude. You're about to pull a switch for a noose, but you know you're getting primos after. It's like, this is pretty good.
Firing squad always confused me.
What do you mean?
So my understanding is it's a bunch of people all
Yes.
with like rifles and only one of them.
One of them has a bullet, or at least that's what I always heard. I don't know if that's actually true. But yeah, one of them has a bullet. You don't know whose gun is actually loaded. All the rest have blanks. So basically it's that no one knows who actually did the thing.
I thought it was the opposite.
What do you mean?
You think there's one person
There's
that
one
has a
person
blank?
who has a blanks and just a
Yeah.
bang flag comes out and they're like, ah!
Well, that's to give the person self-assurance so that each person can believe that they were the one with the blank. Because if it was the other way, and
I
only one
guess.
person had a bullet and missed, it'd be like, ooh,
Here's
I
the
guess
thing.
we got to redo.
Here's the thing, though. If you are willing to be in a firing squad or sign up to do it, you want to kill a guy. There's not one person who's like, I hope I've got the blank, man. It's too much for my blood. I think that's way different. I thought it was so one person kills the guy and the rest believe, like, so you can't tell who actually, like, even if it were to weigh on you, you'd be like, I don't know who it was.
Yeah, the mystery was what would keep me up more. Just
Really?
like, yeah, I wonder if I extinguished a soul last week.
Yeah, but I would just tell everyone that I did it.
Yeah.
I would be the guy glowed like, you see that shot? Pretty fucking clean. Pretty clean.
Yeah, we hit him in the head.
Yeah,
we know it wasn't fucking Ricky over there.
I shot him. Yeah, we're seeing it. Dude, you know how great it would be to be like, I know you're blindfolded, apparently, during a firing squad.
the people with the guns.
But yeah, how great would it be to see a guy with a mirror, like, just like, I'm going to get this. It's like, who the fuck is that? It's like Annie Oakley for a firing squad. It's like, I'm pretty good. I guarantee I can hit this guy in the head. It will not be a problem for me.
Yeah.
That would be dope. I think that would be great. And I also think it would be funny to have, like, everyone gets a different type of gun. I think it would be great to select your gun.
It's like, oh, well, he died by laser beam. Which
Yeah,
one of
that
us-
would be great.
Which one of us had the funny
Which
ray
one-
gun
yeah,
from
which one of us-
zombies?
Which one of us had the shrink ray? You missed. You missed him.
He's frozen in ice. Or there's an arrow through him.
Yeah, it's like, well, who had the fucking crossbow? It's like, I did. I missed. I missed him. Or just like the net gun. Like, it's just a
The
cargo
net
net. It's like, man, that's not the gun I wanted.
Oh, dude.
I don't know. How would you want to kill somebody?
Spin kick.
Be sick.
Yeah.
Just one. Just one.
It would take one.
Wait, now when you say spin kick, you like
girls.
You jump up, you do a full 360 like roundhouse, like you're in the air, or are you doing like a fucking
just 1 foot on the ground, standard your old wheel kick.
Gotcha.
Head's coming off and it's going somewhere over
there.
That
would be cool to kick someone's head clean off their body.
Oh, they start sawing it a little bit.
So they
it's like the boards they use in karate for kids, where it's like it's already broken. That's what I want.
You're like, look, dude, I'm gonna kill you, but we're gonna do a little prep work before I kick your head clean off of your body. I'm not that strong.
Yeah,
I'm not that strong. I think crushing someone's head would be crazy.
Oh, crushing it?
Yeah.
Like, would you like use like 2 trash can lids or something?
No, like or no cymbals, cymbals from like a band, like a big band, just like be great. Or like just crushing someone's head with like a brick.
Jesus.
Nothing fancy.
It's not as funny when it's not like Looney Tunes.
No, that's what I mean. It's like just seeing someone's like, we have all this sophisticated execution shit. It's like, oh, are you gonna like use a guillotine? No. Are you gonna use a noose? No. Electric chair? No. Gas chamber? No. Cinder block. I'm just gonna drop this from about 4 feet and hope to God it extinguishes you. That would be fucking dope. But I don't think prisoners get to choose how they die.
I think it's some states, because I read someone chose to do firing squad.
That's awesome. That guy's a man.
I just watched this thing about like the different executions, and like apparently like as time has gone on, like the more like humane methods are like less effective at killing people. So like we think of like lethal injection being like the way to go now.
Yeah, but apparently we found out that it's horrific.
Yeah, like not only does it fail to kill people like pretty often, but a lot of times they'll just be like frozen. They won't be dead. They'll just be like frozen in agony for like hours. Isn't that funny, Ryan?
I mean, it's kind of like dying via sleep paralysis demon. Isn't that what you want? Holy shit. This is the M Podcast. I'm Ryan Shanner. I'm here with James Moss, host of Digital Bazooka. Thank you for being here, man.
Thank you so much, buddy. This is the best.
This is great. Yeah, I think executions are fun. You know what? Speaking of executions, one thing I executed my dick. I used condoms for the first time in like 4 years the other day.
Boring.
What a fucking lame sauce thing that is.
Yeah.
That's for the birds, man. Not at all good.
Yeah. What type?
So I just use like Trojan mags, so that it's like it's like you would think it's the future. We have all these new ways to kill people. We have rules of war.
Yeah.
There's no new condom technology. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not on birth control at this point, you got to figure some shit out.
Well, you know what? I understand, like, a lot of chicks are against birth control because it, like, fucks with their hormones and makes them not feel great. And I understand. That sucks. But, you know what makes me not feel great? You know what makes me not feel great? Putting a bag on my wiener. You know what makes me feel terrible?
It is crazy.
You taking your fucking personal safety into consideration, you bit. No, I get it.
Yeah.
She was like, I want to, like, we can fuck, but we got to use a condom. I was like, all right. Gay. I was like,
It is gay.
It sucks. It's like, and my dick, you know, that guy's not on board at all.
Hell
like,
yeah.
It's so crazy how fast your boner goes away putting on a condom.
Oh, yeah, when your dick sees the condom
dude,
and it hides under the couch.
Seriously. I gotta use snacks to get them out. I'm like, come on, buddy.
That is exact. It's like when my cat sees the vacuum.
Yeah, oh my God, runs away so hard.
Yeah.
It's like, because my dick, you know, having sex is like telling your dick you're going for a ride in the car. And then the condom's the vet. They're like, fuck.
You want to go to the pussy?
Tricked me. Yeah. Oh my God. Pussy. We're going? And then you pull out that condom and it's like,
Condoms did fall off because when you started having sex as a 12-year-old or whatever, were you I was bagged up, and because it's when it's happening, you're like, this is the best thing in the world.
Condoms did rule.
Yeah.
Because when and that's the thing too, let me tell you something. When you're like, let me tell you something, guys. Let's wrap. Let me turn this chair
talking
around.
To your grandkids that are trying to play outside.
Hey guys, what are you doing? Capture the flag? Listen, let me tell you something about your wieners and putting fucking some plastic over it. Yeah, condoms when you're like, 16, 17, 18, you're so horned up for everything. There's no way your dick's never going to be hard. It's just like,
yeah.
You can just throw it on there and it's cool.
I'll put aluminum foil around my
you easily could. And your dick would be fine. You could put aluminum foil on your dick and put it in a microwave and your dick would be fine. Your dick would work perfectly. It wouldn't matter.
The dick's still frozen on the inside.
It's still cold. It's still cold.
Never gets all the way.
It's like it's not good. You had to put defrost on your penis to try to get it right. But I think when I'm 38, man.
Yeah.
Using condoms in your late 30s going into your 40s, you also have this thing like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing with your life? And then I also think that condoms are it's a conspiracy to promote non what is it? Non-promiscuous activity.
What do you mean?
So condoms suck. And the whole thing is condoms suck so bad that like a lot of the times people who don't use them are in committed relationships.
Yeah.
And I think condoms are like, oh, you want to have fun? Well, you can try all you want. Or you can buckle down and find a lady or a guy and just be a fucking actual member of society, you fucking fuck boy. And it doesn't really help for most people who are trying to get that dick. It doesn't help. It doesn't help, man. When you're trying to sling dick and it's like you got to put a rubber on your fucking penis the whole time, you just want to hang it up, dude.
It's so funny the way you came in here. You were like, I met this woman and we had the most magical time, and my heart, I'm feeling, I've never felt this before. And then within 23 minutes, you're like, I'm gonna fucking declare war on my penis, dude, if she makes me put on this.
No, look.
You like tap danced in here. You rode in on a
I
fucking
was feeling
cloud.
pretty good. But you know what the fucking thing was? I was feeling pretty good, and then like I started thinking like that fucking goddamn piece of plastic on my wiener. But I also think that there's no condom technology. There's no, they haven't done anything with it. It's like the whole axiom, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This has been broken for a while. You need to fucking fix it.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be on board. And you would think with like billionaires, if I was a billionaire, I would come up with like condom technology.
Once you get to that point, you're just paying for abortions.
What I'm saying
Like,
is, I'm looking at, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, those guys are building rockets because they're like, we got to do this for humanity.
Yeah.
If I was a billionaire, I'm like, I've developed a new condom that is like spray on. It's just a spray on condom.
Yeah.
No muss, no fuss. Your wiener still works and blah, blah. Like, it's got to be a way. I'm tired of it, man. Tired of using condoms.
The worst part of the condom is like pulling it off, and it like, it like gets like long and you're weird like half.
Dude, yeah, you never look cool taking off a condom.
Yeah, it's like
It's like taking off a wet T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you're trying so hard to get it off.
Yeah, if you ever like go fishing and you're like trying to get a hook out of a bass's mouth,
man.
and it's like,
it's never good.
Doing that thing.
Dude, the saddest thing is walking out of a room with a condom hanging off of your wiener.
Oh no, that's funny.
Dude, I feel like such a dumb
That's
dickhead.
funny because then you can do like the Horton Hears a Who. You know. All right, cool.
The worst. Explain to me. Explain to me your Horton Hears a Who thing.
I don't condom up. I don't.
That's right. You got a lady that you're all raw to the balls, dude.
Warm and wet.
I get it, dude. That's what's
Gross.
up.
I cut that part.
No. That's what the title of this podcast is.
Would you rather it be warm or wet?
Oh man. The tail. That's a.
If you have to lock it in forever, do you want like arid pussy? Do you want like Sahara pussy?
No, it's got to be wet.
It's got to be wet and freezing.
It's got to be wet and cold. It's got to be wet. You know why it's got to be wet? It's got to be wet. Because I've been in situations where sliz is dried up and it's not fun for either of us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather put my dick in a cold thing that's wet than a hot thing that's dry.
I'm trying to think of a cold thing in nature that's wet and it's...
Streams. Nailed it. Any streamway.
Yeah.
Glacier.
Glacier.
A glacier.
Wet?
Glacier's wet.
No way, dude. Ice isn't wet.
What? Get me ice right now.
No, dude.
Get ice right now. Get ice right now and put it in your hand and tell me if there's some wetness. Your wiener. Are you trying to say your wiener is cold as well? Do you have a cold-blooded wiener? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it's piping hot.
It's piping hot. You put a piping hot schlong up against a piece of ice, I guarantee there's going to be some wetness.
Oh yeah.
See?
I guess so.
Uh-huh.
It's like the Christmas story.
Yeah.
A tongue on the flagpole thing.
Exactly. Only your wiener doesn't get stuck to it. Oh man.
Jackass had to do that, right?
What?
Like wiener on the flagpole?
I mean, if they're listening, we've got an idea for you guys.
I'd like to pitch one for you boys.
Well, how would that work? Would you like have the pre-cum up against the pole?
Ugh. Oh, you mean just like the tip?
Yeah, just the tip of your wiener.
Oh God. Yeah, I could do that, dude. That would be so you pre-cum and then stick it to the pole, and then if you go backwards, it pulls
it. Yeah, it just pulls it all out.
It pulls an icicle of nut out.
Dude. Man, I've always wondered also, do you think Iceman comes cold?
Iceman?
From the X-Men?
I thought you were talking about Chuck Liddell.
The Iceman, Chuck Liddell, that's why he's called that. It's like, it actually has nothing to do with how cold I am in the ring. It's because I come cold.
Yeah, I'm the Snowmeister.
It's just snowflakes coming out of your fucking dick. No, I think like Iceman from the X-Men. Like, because he can make himself ice. Do you think his pee is cold? Do you think his whole body, his internal temperature is so low that his cum is like an icicle?
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, shooting icicles out of your pee hole is like a pretty funny move.
Yeah, but that also sounds painful.
I have a very wide urethra. No.
You have a super duty urethra?
Yeah. I have like the Glade trash bag like Flex.
Yeah, the Flex Seal.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's expensive, but it's worth it.
It is worth it.
Yep.
It is worth it. But now that's also another thing, like when I thought about like stuff I've used as condoms, I've fucked up. Because I used saran wrap one time. You ever saran your penis?
Never. Were you trying to save it for later? Saran wrap it, throw it in the fridge.
I'll get back to that tomorrow.
No, you just didn't have the condi?
What are you talking about?
When you
with the saran wrap? No,
you didn't have the Condoleezza Rice.
Keep in mind, this was a joke. Like, we were fucking around. And this is, I found that some women, not all, some women do not appreciate gags in the bedroom.
You don't like physical comedy?
You don't like goofs? You don't like goofs in the bedroom? That's bullshit. But I said something about not having a condom, and I was like, wait, hold on. And I like ran downstairs, and I came up with my dick like wrapped in saran wrap.
Oh, yeah.
And part of me, like, she was like, okay. Like, you could see on her head, like, working out, like, how this was going to work. And then I was like, I like got there. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking with you. And then we didn't bang. I had to go to 7-Eleven later and get some
more saran wrap.
Some more saran wrap.
No, damn, you didn't even.
I got the press and seal. So it just looked like a fucking weird frosted cucumber in there.
It's wild that you got all the way to the line and then you were like, no, it'll never work.
It wouldn't have worked. It would have just came off. It would have then, like, because I've lost you ever lost condoms inside somebody and have to fish them out?
I don't think it's ever happened to me.
Man.
I've used them very infrequently.
Yeah, that's because you're a G, dude.
Yeah, I've blessed lifestyle.
Yeah, you got very lucky with your infrequency of using condoms. I, however, have gotten very unlucky. Sometimes I've used condoms and walked away with a whole lot of shit. It's not great all the time. But you live, you learn, you figure it out.
Yeah, the idea of losing it has always confused me.
Sometimes you're just going too hard because it's cold and wet and it just kind of slips off. And then you like pull out and you realize that your condom's gone, and then you got to like fish it out of there. You got to fish it out of there.
Damn. That's wait, so you like bust in the condom and then it comes off?
No,
right?
like, well, so I'm a double safety guy. Because I don't trust anything. Because I've ripped condoms like all the time.
You're wearing condoms and pulling out?
Yeah.
Oh my fuck. Ryan.
Yeah.
You're too old for this.
I know.
Ryan.
I'm helping. Look,
Ryan, leave it in.
James, I'm protecting women.
I'm telling you.
I'm protecting
leave
women.
It in.
I'm doing it for ladies. I'm doing it for the women. They have enough problems There, I'm just trying to, and I'm also like, I don't need no goddamn kid.
Guy, it's like I'm trying to like put you onto something. It's like, trust me.
Trust me.
Leave it in.
Leave it in. Set it and forget
Set it and forget it. You're going to like the way you look. Swear else.
I guarantee. You're going to like the way your dick feels. All right, we got messages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, put the headphones on, you wacky bastard.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh. This is... I hope there's some condom messages. Messages.
Heavens to Betsy.
Heavens.
Hey, Shader, this is Jay in New Mexico. I just found out my third spunk is going to grow with only one kidney. Whew. Man, guess that little shit can't be drinking like its daddy. Hell, I guess it's going to have the tolerance of its mama. All the kids here, I don't give a fuck. Never have I been more pissed off at doctors giving me weird looks whenever we turn down genetic testing because it's a soft marker for retardism. Never mind that the fucking Dan has a 78 IQ. I don't know, man. I'm about to go fucking ballistic on this fucking world, but apparently that's frowned upon. Anyway, I'll stop ranting. My question's simple. Do you ever think about having kids, Shaner? And if you did, would you be a good man to them? Over and out. Love you. Kyle Shockwave.
No fucking way, dude.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Whoo!
So is it third?
Hey, first off, I gotta appreciate you called your child Spunk. Third Spunk.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Lot to unpack there in the beginning.
Lots of parts to that question that I was really into.
I don't even think that first part was a question. That was borderline manifesto is what that was.
So third kid
Third
has
kid
a bad kidney?
is going to be born with one kidney. It will not be able to drink like his father. I say that's a blessing in disguise given that message. And I also think that is genetic testing a breeding ground for retardation? I don't know yet. What are your feelings about genetic testing and possible,
So is that you test yourself to see what your kids are going to be like, or you test the baby in utero to see if
I guess testing
sucks or whatever?
I guess testing the baby in utero.
Yeah, do it.
I would figure that would be a better way to go.
Yeah.
So then you know whether now that's the thing too. Is I heard this was crazy, and I don't know if this is true because, it's a hot button issue, abortion and all that shit right now. But I did hear that a lady, she got pregnant. She went to the second term or whatever, right off the cutoff to get an abortion.
Yeah.
Or she was right before it. And she found out her baby was going to have two heads. The baby was already stillborn, had two heads, and she was going to have to give birth to a two-headed dead child.
Double kill.
Dude,
Sorry. One more and you get a UAV. Go, go, go.
Your kill streak is up, dude. Oh, man. That's a great Call of Duty reference, dude.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, it's a terrible tragedy.
No, it is. It is.
But it's funny because if she had known that, that's also, I can't imagine, I'm never going to be a woman, not with that attitude. And, I'm never
I believe in you, dude.
I'm never going to be able to give birth. But I couldn't imagine, going to get an ultrasound and then the doctor's like, we have good news and bad news.
Yeah.
Good news, you don't have to paint that room blue. Bad news, you have a two-headed dead fetus inside of you that we are not going to be able to remove because of the state allowing us not to do it or telling us not to do it. And you're going to have to birth that genetic defect out of your vagina.
That's scary.
That is a big bummer. I don't know why that can't be taken care of, but that's the genetic. I think the genetic testing that does that, breed retarded people?
Bro, I don't do whatever you can to help like pregnant women. It's already scary enough.
Yeah.
Let 'em fucking.
But I also think, like, to tell you the truth, if I was pregnant and they were like, you have a 2-headed baby that's dead, my first thought would be like, can I keep it? Like, on display.
You hold it like this.
On display.
No, you're holding it wrong.
Oh man, could you imagine having like just
It's time for the puppet show.
statue hands like above us, like a chandelier with your baby? That would be fucking. That's out of a movie.
You know,
That's
apparently
awesome.
in I don't know if it's China or some Asian countries.
It's China.
I think so. They don't test babies inside women to see what gender they are.
Okay.
It's illegal for a doctor to determine the gender of a baby because
Was that because of the whole thing? Like they were killing baby girls and stuff.
yes,
Okay.
because they would just borscht all the
Borscht.
they would just borscht all the little
Little ladies, and that's why they have that problem now. Have you ever seen? There's a documentary about how not how hard it is to be a man in China, but how difficult it is for men in China because there is so little like female like presence in China.
It's like a crazy ratio, right?
It's
like
a
7
insane
to 1 or
and
something.
insanely low. And then the problem is these Chinese men are now all vying for these women who are now creeped out by these borderline predatory Chinese men that they want nothing to do with these men. And they're like, yeah, we're just going to marry somebody else outside of the... It's like,
Yeah.
God damn, you guys fucked up.
Yeah, dude. China's an open mic. That sucks.
Dude.
It's like there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
There's 2 women here.
And they're all talking. We're all talking to them. We're like, what are you doing? Oh my God, your jokes are so funny. How long have you been doing this?
You really commanded the stage up there.
Honestly, you're a force of nature.
Very honorable set.
Oh my God, it was so good. But going back to the question, would I be a good father?
I think it was, would you have a kid?
Would I have a kid? You know, would I have a kid? I wouldn't. Man, let's put it this way: if someone were to be like, "Yo, we're pregnant," the first thing I would be like is like, "Okay, what are we gonna do about it?"
Yeah.
And then whatever your decision is. When I say what are we going to do, it's more like, what are you thinking here?
Yeah.
Because I can be like, let's get, like, I don't want to be the bad guy. I would also meet everything with stern rationality and logic.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, we can't afford this. I have no, like, we both have no time for this.
Yeah.
Like, and what are we going to do? Are we going to raise some, you know, just the dumbest boy alive?
You just start playing the Mission Impossible music on your phone. She knows what time it
Yeah,
is.
it's like, you got to figure this out.
Yeah.
But if she was like, oh, we're going to have an abortion, I'd be like, awesome. But if she was like, we're going to raise it, I guess I'd have to be like, okay, I'm going to try and not be. But then my whole thing would be like, my life would change drastically.
Yeah.
It's like, part of me was like, now what do I have to cut out of my life? You know, I already cut out drink. Like if I was still drinking while somebody got pregnant, I'd be like, I guess I have to stop drinking.
Yeah.
I would be like, I guess I have to stop drinking. But now it's like, now what do I have to cut out of my life? I can't cut anything else out of my life. I love everything else that I'm doing.
Damn. Yeah, that's a good point. You have nothing else to quit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I also have nothing else to quit. And the only cool thing about, at least in my head, about having a kid is like, at least part of me is like, I'll get to raise them correctly. You know what I mean? In a world full of everyone raising their children weird or dumb, I'm like, at least maybe, like, you know, my kid will have good taste in movies. You know, at least if anything, that kid will be the most conditioned fucking horror sci-fi watcher of all time. I will ruin. But then I also think about, you know, I'm gonna be 40. I won't be able to, like, in my head, one of the biggest joys is like, you know, just kind of beating up your kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Kind of beating them up. If I'm too old to beat up my kid, like, what is that all about?
It's like my dad was too old to even throw me down the stairs once.
Seriously. Like, if I'm too old to put my kid in a sharpshooter, that is fucking horse shit. I don't want to be able, like, hold on, daddy's knees are a little locked up. I'm not going to be able to make you fucking tap out, you piece of shit. And also, I wouldn't know how to, like, deal with, I think having a boy would be easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because boys, like, I'm a stupid boy. If I had a stupid boy, I'd be like, I understand why you're thinking all those stupid things. Girls, I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be a girl. So, and part of me is like, I have no idea how to navigate the menstrual cycle at all.
Yeah.
At all. Do you know anything about periods, Danny? That's a hard no. How about you?
No.
No. See?
I've been throwing away tampons.
In my head, I'm like, maybe China was on to something.
They
A bunch
nailed
of them
it.
were like, we have no idea how to figure out this period shit.
Yeah.
Let's just axe all these fucking ladies. I'm
Something
tired
about
of
the
it.
moon. It's freaking
Yeah,
me out.
dude. Oh,
Fucking
my
Get them
God.
out of here, dude.
Could you imagine being controlled by the moon?
Yeah, dude. It's like-
Get out of here.
Stupid.
You're so dumb being controlled by a celestial body, you idiots. We're men, dude. We're controlled by nothing except pussy. It sucks. All right, we got one more. We got another message.
Thank you for your question, New Mexico.
Yes, thank you. That was great.
Shaner, big fan. Met at Skankfest. I've been following you guys since the fucking burnt CDs.
Sick.
This is in California. I just want to ask some advice. I've been hanging out with a girl for about 6 months. She's got 2 kids. We've spoken before, me and you, about my DUI situation when my daughter was 1. I'm just curious, how do I go about introducing family to family? If you have any advice, I'd greatly appreciate that. Big fan. Love you guys so much, all the Philadelphia guys. So I'm curious because I'm not a kid anymore. I own a business, HVAC. I've been doing it for about 16 years now.
Jesus.
And I'm just curious, what's the go about when you're a single father, how you introduce the other kids to your kid?
Got
And
you.
it's 50-50 all around. I'm just curious, how do I start that? Either way, I'll be having beers on you guys. Have a good day. Let me know.
How do you introduce? So, from what I picked up from this question,
Yeah.
he's got a kid.
Yeah.
He's with a lady who has other kids.
He's trying to Brady Bunch.
and he's trying to bunch it up.
Yeah.
Okay. It sucks that your daughter is 1. Because my first thing would be like go-karts. Honestly, I'm being so upfront. When people are like, we got to find an activity that everybody can do.
Yeah.
And also, you can pepper in, DUIs into that go-kart.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of bridges a lot of gaps here.
Yeah, why does Dad keep breathing into a thing?
Do you want to introduce competition right off the bat, though?
It's not, all right.
Yes, pecking order.
Sure.
Established.
But it's also like competition with no, it's competition, but it's also pointless. It's go-karts. You know what I mean? It's like you can't.
All right, put yourself in the 5-year-old Shader's brain. You're meeting another 5-year-old. You're not trying to beat their ass on the track?
I mean, I'm going to. But then part of me, see, the problem is with me, goes back to me having a child. Part of me is like, this kid is going to be so. If I was losing in a go-kart race, you know what I would do? Go the wrong way. I mean, honestly, I'm turning the fuck around.
Yeah.
And I am fucking this up for everybody. They're like, you're in last place. I'm like, am I? Am I in last place? Dude, I would fuck. If people are like, oh my God, there's something wrong with him. It's like, yeah, but he was trying to, win in his own way. Okay, so yeah, maybe go-karts are out, Danny. Fuck you, man. Water parks. Water parks are always good.
Lazy River.
Lazy River, yeah, anything. See, the problem is bridging the gap with ages, Did
he say how old the other kids were?
I don't think he did.
17 and 28 or something?
That would be...
It's like, I just want them to be friends.
Yeah, it's like, why can't they hang out? Why can't you just party with my baby, man?
Y'all are the kids.
Come on. Yeah, I guess, trying to think. IHOP's always good. Or, go or find a thing that none of you like, and then go there and make fun of it all together.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? A group hate would be dope.
Yeah, go see the Amish.
Go. Oh, you know what would be great? Just buying tickets to a Renaissance fair and calling everyone gay. Just go. Just
Some proud knight's getting clowned by a
just like,
1-year-old.
You fucking piece of shit.
Fucking homo.
You are lame as fuck. Just all understanding that none of you like that would be. I don't think that's ever been done. It's like just having a whole family and you're like, yo, what do we all not like?
You got to be careful with that.
Yeah, I know. Because it's like, no, that's a hate crime. We can't stop it, Steven. Stop it.
Yeah, we
Look,
said no bad ideas, but there were like 3 bad ideas.
That is a bad idea. Actually, they made a rule of war about that one. They changed that the next day, Steven. No more of that. No more rounding anybody up. You better watch your shit. Yeah, I mean, it's hard when, and I've never had any step siblings. You know what I mean? I've never had that, and like looking at the dynamic of step siblings now, then the only dynamic I have is Pornhub, and that seems like a dope time.
That's an idea, though.
I don't think that's an idea with a 1-year-old, James.
Just wait a little bit.
That's not how. Yeah.
Just
You guys are in your 20s. Wait a little bit.
Just hang tight.
Look, she'll be fun in 17 years. No, that was terrible.
That was cool. You did like a. Oh wow.
Yeah.
This guy's made for the biz.
You know what? I'm just trying. I'm made for the dad biz. You know what I'm saying?
Made from the jizz. Come on now.
Put that on a t-shirt. Made from the.
I put a lot of jizz on t-shirts.
Oh my God! How
That's
much?
the main thing.
Have you ever put on a jizzy t-shirt by accident?
No, because I know where they go. There is 3 spots in my apartment that are all for the jizz shirts.
Don't touch that pile. I'm doing a jizz load, no pun intended.
It is funny that
I'm doing a load of jizz shirts.
You know when you have like a pile of t-shirts that aren't dirty enough to be washed yet?
Sure.
That pile is right next to one of the jizz piles.
No.
But there's a divider. There's like a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, you just now when you have jizz shirts, are those the shirts you beat off into, or are those the shirts that you are wiping up?
The whole caboodle.
Man.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Look at you, dude. That's funny. That's like people using. See, now I'm fully disposable on that. I don't need to rinse and reuse my jizz shirts. I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to have a rag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't like things being like efficient in your life.
First off, I don't believe in green thinking. I don't believe in cream thinking. Sir, I don't believe in it. I know dudes who had catch rags. Like that was their thing.
Catch.
Like just to catch their cum. Catch rags. And I also know that their parents would wash them, which is even more unnerving.
Nice. I don't even own a washcloth.
Are you just using the jizz shirts?
Yeah, I was taking it. One of the piles is in the back of the shower. Yeah.
That would be the most, honestly, that would, I'm not saying you're a single dude. If I ever went to a dude's house and I went into the bathroom and saw shirts in the shower, I'd be like, what is that? He's like, those are my washcloths. I'd be like, dude, you rule. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That fucking rules,
That
man.
rocks.
That is so, dude.
Those are my wash.
Those are my wash. It's like, you're just washing with a shirt? Dude, I knew a dude who slept on a stuffed animal. He didn't have a bed. He slept on a gigantic stuffed Noid. Do you know what the Noid is? You don't know what the Noid?
No.
You don't know, avoid the Noid?
No, put me on.
That is the mascot for Domino's Pizza. It is a red dude with rabbit ears that wrecks pizzas.
Oh, he like dresses like a superhero.
Kinda, yeah. And he's got a big N on him.
Yeah, I've seen that little
Yeah.
fucker.
Avoid the Noid, dude.
And this dude was just going to snooze on him.
He was just laying. That's also another sad thing. When you go into someone's house and they don't have a bed, they just have a gigantic stuffed animal they sleep on.
It's like, hey man, where's your bed? Like, huh?
Oh, no. I don't need no bed. I don't need no bed. I got the Noid. Which you also know he fucks.
Oh yeah. It's a sad state of affairs, man. But you know, being single, that's the time to try shit like that.
I don't know.
Fuck mascots. Sleep on the floor.
I don't know. As a guy who's only fucked a pillow, and I fucked a goddamn wrestling buddy once. You ever fuck an inanimate object?
Wrestling buddy? Like a action figure?
Like the wrestling buddies. They're like they're like.
Which one was it?
It was the Ultimate Warrior. I was going Ultimate.
What does this thing look like?
You've never seen a wrestling buddy?
No. I know, like, you went out with one for like 6 months and whatever. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean to your friend. I know she's like important to you or whatever.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, they're like a stuffed pillow. They're in the shape of like a wrestler. They got arms and legs and a head, and like the whole point was like you can elbow drop them and like fucking. They're kids' toys.
Elbow drop them.
Yeah, with your penis.
Reverse couch.
These guys, there's those guys. You've never seen.
This is the thing that you were like, I'm gonna bust upon.
That one specifically. Look at that guy, long hair.
Oh, he's champ.
Yeah, he was.
I like a winner.
Yeah, I went for a winner.
I like a winner.
I was like, you're got the gold, dude.
He's got the hair I like. He's
got the hair.
Got the Gotho hair.
He's got the hair. He's got a lot of makeup. You know, he's got like sweet set right up there at the top.
Says it's a rare find. $300.
Yeah, dude. Those things go for a lot of money. Knowing that you fucked an inanimate object that now is $300 is kind of like a weird. It's kind of the weirdest thing in the world.
I don't know what to do with this.
It's like finding out. It's like when somebody's fucked a Fabergé egg. They're like, I fucked that. It's like, it's priceless. You came on a Fabergé. It's like, I didn't think anything about it. I just had to do something with it.
Yeah.
Now, can I ask, where was the hole?
Behind it. It was. I was going.
Oh, it was his ass, dude.
Yeah, I was going. Yeah.
No, dude. Look at his cheeks.
It's worse when you fucking zoom in on it, Dan.
Oh, God, that was like a jump
You set me up, you piece of shit.
Oh, my.
You fucking cocksucker.
Damn.
God damn it.
His ass does kind of look like a pussy now that my eyes are
tell me
on it.
right now that doesn't look.
Enhance.
Yeah. Zoom in, please. There's a landing strip on the like, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude, pubes at the top of an ass crack is so funny.
Oh, my God, dude. Is body hair a deal breaker for you?
I'm down for whatever. I mean,
Same.
Yeah.
Same. But there are times where look, I'm never going to say it's all good, but there are some times where I'm like, that's a lot.
My preference is no hair.
Yeah.
Like, just none at all.
None.
But, whatever.
Yeah, whatever's being served, I'm down to eat,
Yeah.
But I've also been in situations where, what's funny is where I'll be like making out with a chick, and then every now and again she'll be like pulling my mustache hairs out of her mouth.
I like that.
And then I'll go down on a chick, and every now and again it's like, it's like, oh, look, we're fucking both dumb.
We are brothers.
we're both gross with our body hair, huh? Great. It's weird. And then sometimes I'll be going down on her, and then I'll go out and make out with her, and she'll be pulling more mustache hairs out of her. But sometimes, one time she pulled her own pube out of my mouth.
Oh, she's like tying a cherry stem?
Yeah, it was fucking great.
Nice.
That's how you do it. That's how you display dominance.
That's romantic.
In a way, yeah. I've often thought like that's just how you know. But then again, there's some times where I've also gone out on chicks where they don't want to make out afterwards. And I'm like, what is this all about? What do you know that I... Like, part of me like, what do you know that I don't know? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on down here? What rules of war are you violating?
Yeah. I wonder if I've ever gotten one of my own pubes in my mouth. Can't think of a time, but fucking...
Really?
It's like, whatever. I'm down.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last time I got anything of my body in my own mouth besides blood.
That's the one that obviously comes to mind.
That's the only one that comes. Like, I've gotten my own blood in my mouth. I've been punched in the nose, and my nose is bled, and I've got blood in my mouth. I've had cuts on my face.
Yeah.
I've licked wounds.
Yeah, you looked this doll's ass crack.
Yeah, I did. My blood was all over. I got blood on my dick because I fucked a wrestling buddy. Those actually had some glass in there. They were very defective toys.
I bet you were doing sound effects during it.
You know what?
Like while you're fucking it. Like,
that would be...
Oh, and from the top rope. Ooh.
By God, King! He broke him in half. Yeah.
Oh, he's got a penis.
He's got him. He's all hard, King, by God. He's going to use that penis. It's going to be a slobber knocker tonight, King. And it's very, very effective. It's very... Yeah, I don't know. I think... I know people who, so my one buddy has a real doll, and he puts on porn in the background when he fucks it because they don't make noise.
Oh, he likes the noise?
He likes the noise, like, it's, which I get. I mean, if you're fucking an inanimate object in silence, I think that's way more unnerving than fucking an inanimate object without sound. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's...
It's very
in
sterile.
my mind, crazy.
Yeah, it's very sterile.
That's very odd. But like, if you're fucking a real doll, and that's like fucking a dead body.
Yeah, it's like a zoo exhibit.
Yeah.
Like there's like one animal, but they'll have like jungle noises going on around it.
Yeah, you need
just so the animal doesn't fucking put a gun in its mouth. That's what your friend is going through. When he's fucking rubber.
Fucking rubber. Oh man.
He's just in a zoo exhibit.
Now, the funny thing earlier when you were talking about cold or wet or hot or dry, some of them have removable pussies that you can microwave.
That rules.
That does rule.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
I throw it in there, I hit the baked potato button,
just,
and I wait.
like put it on popcorn. It's like, what's the weight on this pussy? 8 ounce?
You know what? I had a microwave that you ever see like the food buttons don't make sense. Like there's the potato and the popcorn.
Sure.
There's one that's like a bell pepper with like a snowflake next to it. It's like who's microwaving a frozen?
What?
You know what I mean?
Are you sure it was a bell pepper?
I mean, it might have been just more popcorn.
Are you sure with a snowflake? I think that's
I think
just
it's like a frozen bell pepper.
I think it was that was
preset
vegetable defrost. I'm pretty sure. I'm no scientist or nothing. What's the dumbest thing you ever put in a microwave?
Well, silverware, easy. That's the obvious one.
Now, did you do that on purpose or accidental?
I think the first time you do it on accident, but then later when your boys come over, you're like, you guys see the fucking show.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
it's pretty dope.
it is cool.
Blowing up a microwave is hot as fuck. We put a Stretch Armstrong in a microwave once.
Oh, that's a
stretchy guy. And my buddy's mom was throwing out a microwave because they had a new microwave, and we took the old microwave into his backyard and ran an extension cord into the backyard just to power a microwave to blow up a Stretch Armstrong.
That's nice, man.
And that, again, if I were to have a son, these are the things that I would be teaching.
Teach him science.
I think the best part about having a kid, or at least the only thing that I think seems alluring to people to have a kid, is the fact that you can live vicariously through a child again. You know what I mean? Like when you grow up, there's no wonder left in the world. When you're a kid, everything's brand new and you get to show them shit. Like, you ever see a kid see snow for the first time? They're like, what the fuck?
That's good.
Yeah. But then imagine a kid.
I still feel like that. You see, like new shit. Like when I saw the fucking midge, I was like, this rules. It was like seeing a beautiful
it's like seeing snow for the first time.
Yeah. I have wonder in my heart still.
Yeah,
you gotta find that.
I that's the problem. I don't know if I can, because I've seen too much. And as much as I would be blown away to see a midge with normal hands, a normal hand midge, I have seen it. Like the internet kind of fucked me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The internet hurts wonder for sure.
Yeah. The internet totally fucks up discovery.
Yeah.
That's why
I shouldn't know facts about countries I'll never visit.
You shouldn't know anything about countries you're in. You're not allowed to know anything.
Yeah.
We should have stricter internet laws in America. If you're never going to go to Australia, you shouldn't know anything about it.
I don't want damn foreign people on my internet. Get off my damn websites, frankly.
Build a wall around build a firewall around it. God damn it. This has been the M Podcast. James, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
If you have, make sure you call the hotline, 833-443-5300. We will address any comment, question, concern, or parenting advice you have on the show. We're going to switch it over to Pt.1. Thank you so much.